Welcome to Google 101. So when your child signs into their device, they're going to use their username and password that was given to them from Pittsgrove Township School District. Once they log in, the first thing they're going to come to is their Gmail section. This they should be checking several times each day. This is where teachers will send emails on something that's important. If a teacher releases scores on anything they did in Google Classroom, it will be there. I would encourage you to have your child check their Gmail several times a day, and once they get done reading it, have them delete it. If not, by the time they get to Shallot, they could have thousands of emails. So once they go into Gmail and they need to go into Google Classroom, there's this waffle up here. It's the Google waffle. There's 9 dots. If you click on it, you're going to see the different apps that your child has. So if I click on Classroom, it will show all the different classrooms that your child has. They could have music and Spanish, gym, so forth. I'm going to click on this one. It's for a fake student that I created so I could do this video. And when I sign in here, it's first going to bring me to the home page, or where it says Stream. Here's my header, and your child will go into Google Meets occasionally. This is the Google Meet link that they need. All they need to do is click it and they're going to be in Google Meets. On this page, you will also see in the stream that each week your teacher is going to put out their lesson plans. The lesson plan covers Monday through Friday. Just understand that sometimes what we think we're going to get to, we may not get to. So if you want to see what your child's going to do, you can click into the Google Slides. When you get into Google Slides, I'm going to tell you right now, I come right over to this magnifying glass and I'm going to zoom it to 100% because I need to see something bigger. The first page is just the different teachers here. It's going to give you the week. If you go to the second page, that's going to give some of the different links that we use. So your child could click on it and it'll take them right to that site. Once you hit the third page, that's going to be the lesson plans for each day. So on Monday, it's going to show reading, what we're doing for reading, the specials, the down here, additional reading. If you see something in blue, that's a hyperlink. That's a video that we're going to watch. If you click on it, you'll see that it comes up with the YouTube. So all you or your child has to do is click on that and it'll take you right to YouTube. When you're done, you want to go back to the stream. So I just close that out and I'm back to the stream. Now, this page also has a couple different places where you can find upcoming work. You can hit View All. You can come up here to the 3 lines. And there's a to-do list. But I'm going to show you a different way that I've taught our students to get into it. If they click on the Classwork tab, the Classwork tab is going to be broken down and each teacher has it a little bit differently. I have topics based on what we're doing. There's a daily attendance assignment. By class we have math daily work and so forth. When you get into Classwork, anything that is shaded gray, that means it's been done. So if you're looking at your child's Google Classroom, you see that, you know they've done that. If it's in blue or a different color, that means they still need to do it. And if you scroll down, you're going to see all the work that needs to be done. Well, if you want to check to see what your child has done or hasn't done, or check to see if there's grades, there's a real easy way to get into it. All you need to do is click View Your Work. Now, when you view your work, and again, this is a fake student, that's why it's only showing 39% completed work. So here we see a bunch of work. Over here, I can even break it down further. I can look at just what was assigned, what was returned, and what's missing. So here we have a reading assignment. Now you'll notice that there's a little box here that has 2. That's comments that were sent back to your child regarding the assignment. And this just means that there was an attachment. So what had happened is they went into Google Classroom, they clicked on the attachment to do the work, they submitted it, I looked at it, and I put comments back there. So if you really want to see what's going on, all you have to do is click that, and this would be the work that was assigned, and these would be the comments. Okay? I can then click on View Details to see more what was going on. All right. You can always hit the back to keep going back. And again, it goes back to this. If you want to see anything that was graded or returned, click on the returned. And this is just going to show what's going on. If it's a green check, it means it was returned, it means it wasn't graded. If it was graded with a score point, it would show what they got out of how many points. Or if it wasn't turned in, it's going to show 0, because when we have a deadline, if it's not turned in, they're going to get a 0 for the assignment. So this is a huge help for parents and for the students. Get them used to going in there to taking a look at it. This is also the missing tab. So if you just want to be real quick, you can see everything that's missing. So when they're in the Google Classwork and they're doing the work, it's really important that they make sure that when they're doing the assignment, so this was the assignment from last week, you can view the assignment when they're done. They need to make sure they click the Turn In button or the Submit button. The Turn In is for whenever we have Google Forms that we have them doing, and the Submit button could be a Word doc. It could be the Google Slides that they're working on. So if you go into your child's Google Classroom and you see something's missing, and if they tell you they've done it, just ask them, did they click the Turn In button? Because once they turn it in, it's taking it from their computer and it's going to shoot it over to the teacher's computer. So that way the teacher can see that there's work that they need to take a look at. That's a real quick, brief overview. Google Classroom continues to change based on the needs of the world. As we see the changes, we are making changes and we are learning just like the students are. If you have any questions, please make sure you touch base with your child's homeroom teacher and we will try our best to help you out. Thank you and have a great night.